Hello beautiful Gluebookers, I'm back in the black and white glue book for part 2. Still no color and still loving how bold everything looks. The base of this book is an old Helmut Newton photography book, so the pages already had some beautiful black and white portraits to start from. I found a few more images to add, so let's keep building these monochrome spreads. This is a fun way to play with contrast, shape and texture without getting distracted by color. I am Deborah. Welcome or welcome back to the collage table. That was a quick preview. Now let's get into it and continue working on the second part of this glue book. If you haven't seen part 1, be sure to check that out to see how these spreads started. Whether you're working in a black and white theme or just looking for some collage inspiration, I hope this gives you some ideas for your own junk journal pages. As usual, I have prepped this session with some pre-selected images that I might use. Okay, like this stack of books maybe here. Okay, no. QR code, no. This, no. Maybe no. Hey, maybe this tiny image can go right here to balance out all the black in that area. Yeah, I kind of like it. And then this was here, but maybe on top. No, that's too much weight on top. Let's trim this a little bit. Where to put it? Here maybe? No, let's see. Okay, let's put it where it was at the start. That's how it goes sometimes. When you're looking for a certain composition, you still have to try the different placements. This is it for this spread for now. We only need to glue these few images on. If you're wondering what glue is that, I made a short video talking about it and why it works well for me and what to watch out for if you decide to use it too. So let's glue this tiny one here. Okay, that's it. We can move on to the next spread. Oh, the park near my house when it was flooded in 1948. I have added the behind the scenes and the fish image on the left since the last video, but I still have a few clippings we can add, like this black and white seal. Then a sewing machine. Let's put it here with these fashionable ladies. Perfect. And this, no, not here. Okay, so let's just glue these and continue on. There you go. Yes, nice. I like this spread. You might have seen this in part 1, but I gave myself some creative freedom here. This lady is not completely black and white, I know that, but I think she does fit nicely here. We have the cute kitten and the phone maybe here. And then, what is this? Vintage hair form bottle. Maybe there. I think it needs to be, no, yeah, on this side of the spread. So the cat needs to move. There. No, there. Yeah. And then this fun cover girl can go here. Okay, so the phone needs to go. What is this? A standing lamp can go, yeah, here for the balance. Yes, I like. Do I have anything else? This record player? Let's put it here on this corner. Okay, I'm gluing this. I will do the magic and edit most of the gluing out, so you can just watch the interesting parts of me actually glue booking. Okay, this is the spread with Indonesian recipe booklet. I have some of our Indonesian family recipes on my food blog, Dish Full of Memories. I will leave a link in the description if you want to try some authentic Indo food. So here are all strong women fighting for our rights. The photo of the railroad women on the right is from Helmut Newton from the book. And then I have this children's book illustration that would fit perfectly in the corner, but I'm unsure if it's too whimsical to be on a spread with such serious topics. Or would it be good to just break it up with some, humor? Here are the ladies who lunch. I added Audrey Hepburn to the lineup. And here, since part 1, I added the outfit on the left and the ballet postcard in the middle. But if I can find some darker or more black washi tape, I do want to replace the brown here. But for now, this will do. Okay, I want something on the back. I think this one is better. Yeah, it's more streamlined, definitely. So I'm not sure if I will add more to this spread or just consider it ready when I glue this on here. I think so. So I spoke about this black and white illustration that's covering the photo here in part 1. If you missed that, go check it out. And I like this spread, 2 portraits of the same woman 1 year apart. I pulled this black and white begonia image for the corner here or here. No, first corner, this is better. I just have to try real quick. So this face, no, does not belong in this spread. We can add this here somewhere. I do want to find a few more images to fill the spread up a little bit more. Yes, this is gonna go here for now. And then I want to add some more here on the bottom. This is the after party spread. I have this big bottle of champagne that needs to be on here. I think, yeah, here somewhere on the left. And then I also have this fake it till you make it quote that feels very fitting as well here on this side. And I also want to find something else to go on here, but I definitely need to dive into my stash and focus my magazine harvesting on more things black and white. But this looks good. I like the small pop of red on the label. Here we have Mr. and Mrs. Michael Caine on the left and a fancy Italian baron and baroness in Hotel de Paris on the right. So can we use this windmill? Maybe. I have this vintage comic illustration. She's crying. Oh, why does this have to happen? Oh, why? Which I think is interesting with the Helmut Newton photo where it names the baron and the baroness and mentioned a handsome passerby. And the baroness gives him a certain look that can tell many stories. So the cat in the back goes to the left, the windmill goes away. Now you see it, now you don't. Definitely part of the story on the right. Just not sure where to put it exactly. Probably here. Could work. No, not there in the middle. Could work almost anywhere. So let's just glue this. The cat is hiding in plain sight. I'm really curious how this spread will end up. I like it. I like that it, tells a story. Sometimes the spread is just a random collection of images that have a certain composition that looks nice. And sometimes you can just make up an entire story based on the images and quotes and everything. Okay, so let's have some fun with Sophia Loren and Marilyn Monroe. Last time we left them as background images only, but now I have a few things I can maybe add. This Marilyn dress, too small, maybe for somewhere else. Beautiful, fabulous, yes they are. And then this girl is nice, but does she fit? Not here. Maybe here it looks like she's leaving. The text bubble says, yes, auntie. So let's pretend that Sophia Loren is her auntie and she's going out to see her friends. And auntie is like, yeah, don't get back too late. Yes, that's what's happening here. Great style has its rewards. Yes, we must include this. Beautiful, fabulous will go somewhere else. And put it, there. This postcard. Maybe, but I don't want to break the spread up. So no, not for here. Okay, I think this is gonna be it. Let's glue her. Are you still here? Thank you so much. I really enjoy being able to share all my glue book sessions with other people who understand the love for cutting, gluing, and playing with all this paper. Yes. Okay, there you go. That's it for now for this spread. Here we are with Helmut Newton's Claude Montana and Sigourney Weaver. In part 1 I had placed these ladies on top of the spread left, but after filming I decided against it and gently removed them to reposition. You can do that with the glue I use. And now I have this vintage lady that is posed perfectly to sit on top of the car, like so. I think like this, maybe here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, right here. So what else? Beauty. Yes, we had that in part 1 as well on the spread. That goes here. And this image, maybe here. It's from a vintage romance comic. And then this one, okay, but maybe not for this spread. The shoe, little random here. Or here, no. So I'm just gonna add these 3. I really like how this image fits the spread. Yeah. It's really like this lady belongs there on top of the car. So there you go. This makes it a bit more interesting. Then these ladies are gossiping about her. Look at her on top of the car. Hey, do I have any Dutch viewers in here? Raise your hand and tell me your favorite André Hazes song. I really like how this spread is coming along as well with the diamonds and the plane. And now I have her. She looks great on this page. Maybe around here. Okay. And then this, no. What's this? Enjoy. Yes, let's add that. Right here. Put the clock on this side. Okay. Yes, right there. And then I'm gonna trim the enjoy, going around, following the shape of the letters on the bottom, like this. And then I will do more of a straight line on top. Sometimes I do this the other way around. It just depends on the shape of the font and what makes most sense. So there. Yes. So I'm thinking, does this spread need anything else? Maybe something? You know what would be amazing? If next time that I go to my local thrift store and I look in their free bookcase at the exit, I would find a vintage black and white encyclopedia or something. Yes, that would be great. Just putting it out there in the universe. Thank you in advance. Hello Valentino, fashion spread. In part 1 I said this might become my favorite spread of the book, but now I'm trying to save this from becoming too cluttered without balance. I would like the arrow to point left but not crossing the photo, so I guess it will go like this. And so many of the other pages are turning out so great, so I guess this one is losing its #1 spot. It's too cluttered. Time to shine on the card maybe. I think I like that, but maybe here. Here. Okay, I'll decide later what to do with this one. These shoes, I want them to go with the bags on the back of the card. I wish I could still wear heels. I can do a wedge now and then. I was hit by an SUV years ago in New York and I broke my hip. It healed, sort of, but heels have been tricky since then. Maybe that's why I like to include pretty looking heels in my glue books. Okay. That's it for now here. Let's move on. The Hemingway family. Last time I had nothing, now I have nothing. Okay, here we are, Michael York and Mr. and Mrs. Xavier Moreau. I'm sorry, Michael, but I'm going to cover you up with this quote by Coco Chanel. You can be gorgeous at 30, charming at 40, and irresistible for the rest of your life. Yes. Since filming of part 1 of this book, I found out that Mr. Moreau was Helmut Newton's agent, and his wife standing strong with, let's call it, her riding whip. And him, what are we going to do with him? Last time we played with the Panda real quick. Here, I still haven't decided. What's the story that we want to tell? Put the pen on his head or in between them on the ground? This way he's looking at it and she's standing there ready to do what exactly with the whip and the panda? Maybe in the corner. No, it doesn't do anything there. So either there or there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Where to put the panda bear. But this one I am sure of. So maybe we can add this here. No, don't like that. Maybe this one. Nah. Okay, so for now it's just this quote. Here we have a portrait of John Moreau by Helmut Newton and a mod-looking model from our vintage fashion magazines. I have these to keep her company. Maybe here? No, there. And this, fake news. I thought that would look great with her photo. People probably talked about her. Like this, here. And then this looks like the contents of a drink bar. I just want to give this a little trim. Right here, like so. And then on this side too. Yes. Look. There you go. That's better. Just a little trim can make a big difference. So now just add glue. I like this glue book, this black and white glue book, but I'm not sure if I would do another one soon after this. I love playing with color too much. But maybe if I suddenly find myself with a lot of black and white images, maybe I would do another one. Okay, what's this? A pretty gift bag envelope, look. With tiny gold specks and gold color inside. I want to put it here. And then I have this, eat, sleep, repeat. It can overlap like so. This is just a piece of black, solid black, to add here behind it. Yes, I think that has a good balance. This is my favorite bridge in the world, the Brooklyn Bridge, but not for this spread. This photo I just love. It's a 1950s lady doing grocery shopping. I want to add her, but she's just a little too tall for the page. I don't want to cut her head or her feet. And this side is wonderful as well. I could insert it like this so both sides are visible, but it just needs to go in a bigger glue book. It would have been great in this one. Okay, back to this. It will go like so, or on this side. No, it looks better on the white background, but I had to try something else. I need to find for the right part. Okay, let's cut this, make it a little smaller. Let's see how that looks. Yes, like this right here. I will find something else for here. Okay, this is the final spread. More vintage fashion and my own art on the right. Oh, this needs a little extra glue, so let's fix that right now. For now, thank you for watching. If you want to watch more of my gluebook sessions, check out my playlist. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Till next time, bye!